Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer, and today I wanted to talk about my goals from last month that I had and my goals coming up this month in June as far as my agoraphobia goes. And if you are new here and you are interested in topics concerning agoraphobia, or if you are interested in topics regarding makeup, or if you are interested in topics regarding both, then I highly suggest that you hit the subscribe button and hit notifications and hit that all button so that you are notified every time I post and upload. And yeah, so if you are interested in today's subject, then hang on because we are getting right on to it. Okay, I'm back. As far as May goes, I might as well say that nothing happened. Um, I have written that off and I have forgiven myself. I was supposed to do walks around the neighborhood and interact with neighbors, and I can blame it on the weather being too rainy or it being too hot, which it was some days. It was raining a lot and it was hot a lot, and I didn't want to go out on those days. But mainly it was because of me just not wanting to be super social or just being freaking lazy and not wanting to go out. I did sit out and wait for Chloe some days, and some days I didn't. May was just about as bad as April was, and I really have no excuses for it. So I'm just going to write it off and not be too hard on myself, because what am I going to do about it? It is what it is, and that's just how it is. Now, for June, I'm done with all my walking goals. And I can't sit out and wait for Chloe anymore because she is at home now. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing with my hair a lot, so just deal with it. I am going out into the world 2 times. I am going to go to the drugstore with Erin as my support person and stay there a minimum of 10 minutes. And if there's any transactions that I'm going to make them on my own, with my own card, with my own money. And yeah, I'm going to do that 2 times this month. And like I said, Erin is going to accompany me and be my support person. And on one of those times, I am planning on vlogging the trip so that you guys can come along with me, and so that I need to pick out Father's Day cards so that Aaron doesn't have to pick out his own Father's Day cards this year like he did last year. And so that will be coming up in the future on this channel. And yeah, my feelings on that are very hopeful. I'm glad I'm going to have Aaron with me. In the future, like in July, I am going to go into the drugstore by myself. Aaron is going to drive me, and he will be outside for support, but I am going to go in to the drugstore alone. And my only issue is they sell a lot of makeup in the drugstore, and I don't want to end up buying a lot of makeup. So I'm thinking if I should write down a list ahead of time of things to buy so that I'm just not meandering through the store with nothing to do, because that might trigger anxiety within me, or panic, or anything undesirable that might trigger me. So if I had a list of things that I'm going to buy in the drugstore, that would be an ideal situation for me. So yeah, I think that's a good plan of action. And I probably will look at the makeup and see what kind of stuff that they have. I can't stop myself from doing that, even though I do have a lot of makeup already. And I picked the drugstore instead of the grocery store because I don't think I'm ready for the grocery store yet. That is in my plans. The grocery store is in my plans for later this year, but usually, well, number one, I am afraid of crowded places, and the drugstore usually isn't a crowded place. So that's why I chose the drugstore. And so I feel a little safer there. And I did go earlier back in December. Yeah, I made a trip to the drugstore back in December to buy some Christmas stuff. And I did pretty well then. So that's why I'm thinking that I will do pretty well on these trips. So that's why I set them as my goals for this trip. And through the next couple of months, I will up my trips to 3 times to 4 times. And then I will work on going to the grocery store. And the only times I'll be able to go with Aaron is on the weekend when it is probably most crowded. So I will have to face my fear then. But then my last goal of the year is to go to the grocery store and make a small trip by myself. So I can take Josh and go any time of the week that I want to do that. So that will be helpful for me going by myself so I don't feel overwhelmed. And so I'm basically telling you what all my goals are for the end of the year. And we're hoping still to get a treadmill and put it back here we're hoping to move that table back there with all the stuff on it and put it in front of that door. And we did find a fold-up one that doesn't cost too much money. It's not like a Nordic track or anything like that. But one of my goals is to start walking more indoors, like on longer trips, like up to an hour walking / jogging. So that is another one of my goals. Hopefully starting in June. So that is that. Okay, well, I will leave it at that. Let me know what you think below. Leave me a comment down below. And if this is your first time here, I usually do agoraphobic talks on Mondays, like today, and on Fridays. And I talk about makeup on Wednesdays and Thursdays and sometimes Sundays. And on Saturdays, we do a chatty Saturday where I just talk about my week. And we're hoping to get it into a live stream. Again, please tell me what you think about doing a live stream down in the comments below. Let me know what day of the weekend you would like to do it and what time of the day you would like to do it, because I would really like to make this happen. So I just need your feedback on this. So, alright. Check out my socials down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I hope you are having a wonderful day today. And that it follows you through the week. And if you are not having a great day today, then I hope it gets better. If it does not, then remember there is always tomorrow. I tell myself all the time when I'm having a bad day that there's always tomorrow. And I hope that that follows you out through the rest of the week. And just remember to stay strong and stay healthy and stay safe. And I will see you in my next video. Okay, goodbye.